there, everyone. Welcome back to the Nothing But Net podcast. As always, I'm Mitchell here with Judah and Ryan. And today we'll be talking about Rajon Rondo being suspended for conduct detrimental to the team. Yeah. So, Ryan, should he have been suspended? And
It's nothing really new to new to Rajon Rondo. He's obviously suspended one game after the loss to the Dallas Mavericks. He apparently got into a big argument with the assistant coach. That obviously filtered through to the front management, and they've suspended him one game. From all reports, he's had meetings with the team, coaching staff, all that. They're all fine now, apparently. But obviously the Bulls front office would have seen this coming when they signed Rondo. It's expected. You see his relationship with coaches such like Rick Carla, when he did play for the Dallas Mavericks a couple of years ago. It's not really surprising, but I mean this really is the first incident. Up until now, I think he's been fine. I think apparently all the players are behind him. Yeah, all the players are behind him and stuff. So look, I don't think it's a big problem. There are going to be moments like this throughout the season. They happen. I don't think it's worth overreacting to. They suspended him, so they should. I think one game's probably appropriate. That's fine. Probably would have been appropriate. It was from the team. Obviously, they lost the night after without him too. So, you don't want it to turn into sour grapes and them getting on each other. But look, obviously he served his suspension. It's all over now. So, hopefully the team can move on and start winning some games.
Yeah, it's surprising that this is actually only the first incident that's happened with Rondo. As you've said, he's known in his past couple of teams, Sacramento, Dallas, and he never gets along with any coaching staff and some of the players as well. But in Chicago so far, gotten along great. Looks like he's
from all reports are all good.
The team,
Wade and everyone,
and like you said earlier, Hoiberg,
which was going to be the main problem they saw. Bringing three superstar players together
and ball hungry too.
It's surprising that they haven't had more problems.
Yeah, no, like you said, it wasn't Hoiberg himself. It was an assistant coach, one of the assistants anyway. So not like it was they remain part of the team anyway. I mean, of course they're a part of it, but they're not a big part of it.
Huge.
Oh no, he's hardly going off at the head coach.
And he would have been angry too because they were losing to Mavericks.
It's understandable,
which is the worst
they
record
played a terrible
in the league,
game. They're losing to the worst team in the NBA. It's understandable.
You can tell people's moods change after this, especially when they're losing or winning the game. So he wouldn't have been too happy, and I can imagine something the assistant coaches or whatever would have been saying to him. He wouldn't have been too happy either. So
and he had a terrible game. I think he got 2 points, 2 rebounds, I think 6 turnovers, 4 turnovers. He didn't have a good game.
Yeah.
But again, by all reports, straight after the game, he apologised. They had a big meeting. They're all fine. I think it's very easy to blow it out of proportion. Especially just due to prior incidences. But look, I don't think it's anything to worry about.
Yeah, and like you said, it looks like they're all back on track, and they don't have beef between the coach he was angry at. So it looks like the Bulls are set. It doesn't look like this incident will happen that much.
No. I think the main thing is that the whole playing roster is behind him as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Obviously, once you start losing the respect of your teammates, that's normally when you begin to get kicked out. But there's obviously been some, there's obviously been some reports that he might be getting traded. This was obviously happening before the incident, but obviously this is just adding fuel to the fire.
Yeah.
Would it be a good move for the Bulls to look to trade Rondo before the trade deadline?
No, I don't think they need to go that far. I mean, he had one incident, and besides that one terrible game he had against Mavericks, he has been playing well. He played well in the Cavs game. He played well in the...
Whenever he gets more than 8 assists, Bulls win.
They win, yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So he is a big part of the team, and he has been playing well. So, I mean, I don't think they need to trade him. It'd be a bit drastic to go that far.
And I definitely feel that they definitely shouldn't trade him. You've got Jimmy and Wade there to just score, and you got like we saw in the Cavs game especially, you got just Robin and Taj just working really hard down low. And if you need a point guard like Rondo there to just distribute the ball and let those players go to work, and that's exactly what he's been doing.
Yeah, he's a really good. He's a really good player to fill that position.
Yeah.
They need. Derrick Rose couldn't do that. No, it's good they have a point guard that can pass the ball now.
It's refreshing to see a pass first point guard. Because it was never Derrick Rose's game.
Yeah.
It was never his strongest attribute. You know, he sort of had to become a passer, like Westbrook. You know, and Westbrook's not a passer.
No, he was
He's
a
a
shooting
scorer
guard.
first, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's good to see, and I think this team's going to surprise a lot of people come postseason. I really do. I think. Apart from the Cavs,
They've been a bit inconsistent.
Oh
so
no!
far,
In saying that, you got to understand. You know, they're missing two of their best bench players in McDermott and Michael Carter-Williams. Like, you got to be honest.
Definitely.
You know, they missed a large portion of the games. You know, when Wade was out in their back-to-back, you know, they lost. When Rondo was then suspended the game after, and Wade was back. You know, they've been missing players.
Yeah.
I think you can only judge it when they've had the whole team together,
Healthy
and that was at the start of the season, and they went.
They
was
went
it
like
3-0? So,
yeah.
you know, and against quality sides too. You know, Indiana Pacers and Boston
and
Celtics are
Pacers,
teams you'd expect there.
A good game out of definitely.
And even to still be able to beat the Cavs without
These
McDermott
players,
and Carter Williams on the bench, it shows how good their team is. In saying that, they need to make a trade, not necessarily for Rondo. Obviously, well, that's the thing. You know, with how well Gibson's been playing.
Do you want to trade him
lately? You know, can you trade him?
But they can get so much value out of him now because obviously his draft
definitely.
stock has improved. He's gone up heaps.
And I don't think re-signing him is going to be an option.
No.
Like, can you imagine how much money teams such as Brooklyn, Philadelphia,
would pay him?
they're gonna, with the salary cap rising, he'll be looking at 15 to 18 mil a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's insane. Like, for a 32-year-old power forward,
That's pretty.
never been an All-Star, never made an All-NBA team. I think the only accomplishment he's got is being an all-rookie team.
Yeah.
Yeah, which, like, let's be honest, isn't that
Doesn't
big of a
mean
deal.
much.
No.
There's like 60 rookies
So,
in the league.
There's he's going to be well overpaid. We saw that with Mozgov in this free agency and plenty of other
Harrison
players.
Barnes,
Yeah. So he's obviously going to be overpaid. So in saying that, do you really want to mess with the chemistry and team they've got working at the moment? So I mean, if you get rid of Gibson, do the Bulls really have a low post presence? Like
No.
Mirotic isn't going to do it. Mirotic isn't going to do it.
Like I said, that's why they should be making a trade now instead of losing Gibson in
free agency. Yeah, you don't want to lose him for nothing. So a possible trade I heard today was for Larry Nance Jr.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
A nice
I don't think
an
I'd do
older
that one.
player for a young, nice player. Yeah.
Yeah.
He could slot right into that starting role. I think he's still got a couple more years left on a very low contract, rookie's contract essentially.
Yeah.
So no, but yeah, look, I don't think anything drastic. Bringing back to Rondo, I don't think any drastic changes need to happen.
It was one game.
No, one incident. Yeah, you got to put it in context too. It's not like they just come off, beating the Cavaliers and Rondo's come off yelling at the coach. Like, they were getting badly beaten. Rondo was having a terrible game.
Yeah.
The whole team was playing
He would have
bad.
been in a terrible mood. You can imagine what was going through his head.
And the fact that he had full remorse for it too, like straight after, I think, really puts the matter to bed.
Yeah, it was just a rush of blood to the head. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and remember to leave your opinion in the comments. See you next time.